Gigi? How are you? How was your day? You had a good day? Yeah, I heard you had a good day. I was in Shelf and Moore's live earlier. Hey, 50 plus, how are you? How was your day today, 50 plus? How are you feeling? Gigi shouting out 50 plus. Yeah, I was just telling her 50 plus. She was telling me she had a good day. I told her I know. I was in Chef and Moore's live earlier today, and she was in there, and Chef got to her 1K, so it's celebration time. That is for sure. It is celebration time. So we gotta celebrate. I gotta get with my girl, and we have to celebrate. She about to make me sing. Who was the song that is? What is it? Celebration. Cool and Gang. I think it was Cool and Gang. Celebration time. Come on. Do 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 do. Boom boom boom. It's a celebration. Celebration time. Come on. It's a celebration. There's a party going on right here. I don't know the more words. That's the best I can do. If he says I was in there, I saw when you guys came in. Oh, that's right, you were. You know I use brain parts, 50, so I didn't even remember you were in there. You're right. Gigi says I must get some cushion. Oh, most definitely. Gotta get that cushion, that's for sure. But the main thing is you made it. You made it. That is wonderful. Are you feeling okay today? So Gigi had a good day today. 50, how's your day going? You had a good day? I had a pretty good day myself. A pain-free day, so that was a great thing. You was hiding in the bushes. When you was hiding in the bushes, 50? I thought I saw you in Chef Live. I thought I spoke to you, unless I was in Island Girl Live when I spoke to you. I can't remember. I was in a couple of lives today. So I can't keep up with it all. I was trying to make my rounds. That's good. I'm glad you had a good day, 50. I'm so glad you had a good day. So everybody had a good day. That's a beautiful thing. I will tell you later. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm so glad that you came in to see me. So welcome to the live for my story time. I'm so glad you came to see me. My day was pretty good. I didn't do a whole lot. I went to bed last night. I was in some pain, and so I took the different pain meds and went right to bed. I went to bed early. I want to say I probably went to bed about 9 o'clock or so, and the medicine kind of held over this morning, so I wound up sleeping late because it kind of, that's what I don't like about it, it kind of lingers, and you have that feeling the next day. If you've ever taken Benadryl, you know how that stuff makes you feel the next day. So it had me kind of like that, but at least I didn't have any pain by the time I woke up, and I just ran out for a little bit, got something to eat, and then came back and just worked on my story for the night because I the way I was feeling last night, I didn't work on it, so I had to do that. so I spent the rest of the afternoon doing that to the ninth hour. So other than that, it was a pretty good day. I don't have a long story tonight, but I do have a story. They've been seeming to get shorter and shorter, and I don't know if it's the stories that I picked, but in some instances it was a good thing, because if the story was any longer tonight and I was working on it, I wouldn't have been through in time. Like I said, I worked on this little short story to the ninth hour. I started on it this afternoon. I want to say by the time I got up and showered and ate and ran out and ran back, it was already about 3 o'clock before I knew it. So I worked on it right up until time to go on to story time tonight. Because it's very time, it's more time consuming fitting in the characters than it is actually working on the story. You know, trying to find the characters, it takes me a while. You know, because I gotta search through them all, and I haven't figured out a good process yet to be able to shuffle through them fast enough. So it's a very slow process, and I don't want to just grab the first character I see, because I do want the characters to fit into place for the story to flow smoothly. So that takes a lot of time, you know, and the more characters I add, the more time it takes. And I got a few characters into this short story. I really did. So that's the thing there. So Gigi, now that you got your 1,000 subscribers, woo! How you doing on your watch hours? I hope people been stepping up and working on you like you've been working on diligently on them. So that's because that seems to be the biggest hurdle that we're all experiencing. And thank you again, 50, now that I'm communicating with you kind of face to face, even though I can't see your face, but it's kind of face to face. I appreciate you so much, 50, for what you've done for me. Hi, Proverbs 31 woman, welcome to the live. So glad you could join us tonight for story time. You haven't missed a thing, because I was just sitting here chit-chatting with 50 plus and Gigi, and we were kind of celebrating out loud Gigi's accomplishments. She reached her 1K today. I hope she don't mind me spreading her good news. Sometimes people want to spread their own good news. So Gigi, tell me if my mouth's too big. I can handle it. I can take it like a big girl. Oh, good. Gigi says her watch hours are coming along the live for helping. Yeah. I'm good, or I'm gold. But that's supposed to be good, Gigi. But I got it. Bottom line is, you giving me your approval, because I'm so excited. I'm running my big mouth like it's me. Yeah. So Proverbs 31, when we were just talking about that and celebrating Gigi, you missed my rendition of Cool in the Game celebration song. I sung it as much as I could, and I didn't know the lyrics, so I would have had to be doing like people. They be singing a song and they sing the celebration. No. We're from a celebration. There's a problem. Our celebration. So you mumble and stuff on the part of the song you don't know. So I just quit while I was ahead, so I didn't have to try to mumble through the rest of the song. Hi, Stacey Chatty. Welcome to the live. How are you? I hope you all had a good day. You and the Proverbs 31 woman. Welcome. So glad you all stopped by to see me for story time. You haven't missed a thing, because I haven't started yet. Just running my mouth. Just chit-chatting, running my mouth like the ever-ready bunny. Are you laughing at me? You probably would have been laughing even harder if you heard me singing that song a few minutes ago. Or at least trying to sing that song. The celebration song by Cool in the Game for Gigi. Gigi reached her 1K today. So that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. I'm so excited and happy for her. I am so excited. Yes, I am. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started with our story for tonight. It's not a long story, but it is a story that has several characters in it. And since I had a giveaway last night, I don't remember if you were in there or not. I don't think you were, but even if you were, you couldn't participate anyhow because you already won a book. So I had a giveaway last night, and it was not last night. What's the day? Today is Friday. Wednesday night. I'm sorry. Wednesday night, 50 plus. It was Frank G's birthday, and Frank G, you know how I always sing the birthday song for someone, and I told Frank G wanted me to sing Stevie Wonder's version of Happy Birthday to him. And I sung Stevie Wonder's song to Frank for his birthday. So it was his birthday. He was also featured in the story last night. And he was the book winner last night. So Frank got a triple whammy. He didn't get a double whammy. He got a triple whammy. He says, I'm still here. I'm doing something, so I will be in the back. Okay, that's all right. I appreciate you hanging with me. But how was your day, Sexy Teddy? You and Proverbs woman. Y'all had a good day today? I hope y'all had a good day. I had a pretty good day. I slept half the day, but I still had a pretty good day. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on our story for tonight. Like I said, it's not a long story, but it is a story that has quite a few characters in it. And as I was saying earlier, it takes me longer to get the characters in than to actually write a story. And Sexy Teddy, I know you were here in my live before, and also you Proverbs 31 woman. But I don't remember if you all were here when I told you about story time. I am a published author, and forgive me if I've shared this information with you ladies before, because like I said, I get these brain farts, so I don't know if I shared it when you were in my live or not. But I am a published author, and this is my book, and it's called My Struggle in Broken Pieces, A Healing for My Soul. And it is available on Amazon. And so these little stories, that's why I call them a prelude to story time. Because eventually I will be reading excerpts from my book during story time. And so I'm just using this time, these little stories leading up to story time. That's why I call them a prelude to story time. You allow people time to purchase the book, whoever may be interested in purchasing the book, and to give the people time to get their book who won the book giveaway. So I had a few people win a book giveaway, about 5 or 6, and so I'm going to autograph their books and get them mailed out to them. So I'm using these little stories, like I said, leading up to me reading my excerpts from my book. Now I will also continue to do these little stories as well, because this is my way of shouting out to the YouTubers. Because as you know, I use YouTubers' names as the characters in the story. The YouTubers are featured in the stories. In fact, Proverbs 31 woman has already been featured in, one of the stories. So has Gigi from Gigi's Gluten Free Lab, and 50 Plus has been featured in 2 of the stories. So these stories are my shout-outs. This is my way of shouting out to YouTubers by featuring their names in the stories, and your name will be used as either a person, place, or thing, not necessarily a character, because it depends on what your name is. In fact, Proverbs 31 woman, when I use her name to describe the character as the character was trying to portray themselves one way, and they really was not that way. So they were trying to portray themselves, and I use it as a Proverbs 31 woman. So that's how your names will be used as a person, place, or thing. But I'm going to go ahead now and get into our stories. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. I really would appreciate it. Oftentimes I forget about it, so Gigi is one of my mods, so she'll remind people, and especially as they come in as I read, because typically I don't stop reading as people are coming in because it'll kind of break the flow of the story. Or, you know, and I may lose my spot. Okay, so here we go. In the spring of 1607, 3 ships led by Expedition Greg landed on the shore of what is now called America. About 100 men, but no women, who were asked to come, stepped onto the sand to start a new life on this new land. The men built 20 cabins and a fort to go around them all. They called their new town sCreativeCircle, but they were not the only ones living on that land. No, not at all. Up and down the coast and for miles and miles, you know, into the Barrowboy Woods live tribes of Native Americans. Today, the area is called R.G. Homestead. Back then, it was called the Micah Agency. Over 30 tribes in the Micah Agency were ruled by one chief. His name was Y.T. Irish Warrior. Chief Y.T. Irish Warrior Scout, LNG Assassin, Robert Cholawo, and Itsq told him that new men had landed on the shore. Once more, they told him the men had built a fort. They also told him the new men spoke in words no one had heard before. They wore clothes no one had ever seen before. Y.T. Irish Warrior knew all of that. What he did not know, they couldn't give him the facts. What he wanted to know most of all was where did they come from? Why were they here? And what would it be like to be their chief? His scout LNG assassin, Robert Cholawo, and Itsq told him some other news, too, that was most odd. No crops had been planted around the fort. No canoes were anywhere near the fort, and the men didn't even stand by the river near sCreativeCircle to fish for bluegill and bass using swag, saltwater fishing gear. The men didn't go into the Barrowboy Woods to hunt either. Y.T. Irish Warrior said, these men do not know how to plant, ride a canoe, fish, or hunt. It will be easier than I thought to be their chief. We will bring food to them, corn, beans, and squash. Without us, they will starve, and I, Y.T. Irish Warrior, who rules 30 tribes, will rule over them too, besides the tribes I already rule. Father, let me come with you, said Y.T. Irish Warrior's daughter, msfullrollercera. No one had been her slip into Longhouse. I want to see the fort too. Surely not, said her father. You have work to do here. When you are done, you may play with your sisters, Pat Jones and Beauty Agbontaen. I play with them every day, said msfullrollercera. Father, please, I'll be good. Y.T. Irish Warrior smiled. Ah, my princess, he said, only for a little while. How can I say no to that faith? At last, an adventure for msfullrollercera. She felt sure that if she had to sew beads onto one more moccasin with Ola Joe the crocheting sailor, or fill one more basket with berries with green organic love, she would burst. So Chief Y.T. Irish Warrior with Scout LNG Assassin Robert Cholawo and Itsq were carrying baskets too, of corn, beans, and squash, and with msfullrollercera beside them, all went over to the fort. When they got there, they set down the baskets and stepped back. In a minute, men burst out of the fort with big smiles on their faces. You can be sure there was much joy in the place. msfullrollercera saw something else that made her smile, too. 4 boys named Todd Short, Paul Lee, Jason, and Louis Fuller, a bit older than she, came out with the other men to greet them. She waved to the boys. Todd Short, Paul Lee, Jason, and Louis Fuller waved back, of course. When the grown-ups were trying to talk to each other with their arms and hands, she said to Todd Short, Paul Lee, Jason, and Louis Fuller, "Want to play?" They didn't understand a thing she said that day, but soon they were showing her how to play tag and stickball, and she was showing them how to do cartwheels and all. After a while, YT Irish Warrior called msfullrollercera. It's time to go. Every 4 or 5 days after that or so, msfullrollercera came back with the others to the fort. Each time YT Irish Warriors Scout, LNG Assassin, Robert Cholawo, and Itsq carried corn, squash, and beans to the newcomers. Sometimes, for a special treat, they took maple sugar. msfullrollercera learned the names of her new friends, Todd Short, Paul Lee, Jason, and Louis Fuller, and they learned hers. She also learned the name of their leader, Dyrone W. As the days got shorter, the rain stopped coming. The corn in the fields dried up, and the squash and the beans of the vine dried up. Berries on the bushes dried up. We cannot take food to the fort anymore, said YT Irish Warrior. We need to save all we have so our people will make it through the winter. We must go to the fort and tell them before November. When the men in the fort heard the news, they got angry. They marched into their cabins and refused to be civil. Pistol Pete and the crew came out with guns and shot the guns into the sky. YT Irish Warrior got angry too because he didn't know why they reacted this way. He said, "I warn you, white men, do not go anywhere near our village again. If you do, you will be sorry." The men of SaltWaterFishingGear could not understand what YT Irish Warrior was saying, but they could tell from his face that they were not friends anymore, and he was not playing. Soon after that, Dyrone W. was going through the Barrel Boy Woods looking for food. He was close to the village of YT Irish Warrior. Too close, so YT Irish Warrior's brother and some of the tribe saw him pass. In a flash, they jumped out at him. They held Dyrone W. down and took him back to YT Irish Warrior's village. "Now it will be done once and for all," said YT Irish Warrior. "I will be chief to all the people in the fort, after all." That winter, Dyrone W. could not leave the village. Still, YT Irish Warrior warrior made him feel at home. msfullrollercera, who knew him from before, spent time with him alone. Day after day, they would teach each other the words that each other's peoples would say when they spoke to each other. As the snow melted, the people of YT Irish Warriors Village started to get ready for a festival. YT Irish Warrior called Dyrone W. Smith into his longhouse. The festival will soon be here, he said. Dyrone W. Smith didn't respond at first as if he didn't hear. But then he said, I hear you. What festival? Now he could better understand why YT Irish Warrior was saying, the festival to mark the time when your people joined my people, when I became your chief. That will never happen, shouted Dyrone W. Smith. YT Irish Warrior did not know the words the young man was saying, but the chief could tell that Dyrone W. Smith was angry. Your people have no choice, said YT Irish Warrior. If you will not join us, of course, you will die. No one saw msfullrollercera slip into the longhouse. YT Irish Warrior said, put his lights out. Put his head on the rock. Two strong braves grabbed Dyrone W. Smith up and pushed his head down on a rock. YT Irish Warrior lifted a large rock above him, ready to strike. No, the girl cried out. All of a sudden, msfullrollercera rushed up and bent over Dyrone W. Smith, placing her own head over his. YT Irish Warrior held the rock high in the air again, but msfullrollercera cried out again. Move away, he said. I will not let you bash his head open, she said, turning her head to the side. Let him be or let me die. Let all of them be. YT Irish Warrior held up the rock. Then he lowered his arms, so he thought about what she was doing. My daughter, he said in a soft voice, you are right. No good can come from hurting these people, of course. After that, YT Irish Warrior set Dyrone W. Smith free. YT Irish Warrior's tribe brought food again to the men in the fort. This time they smoked meat and fish, of course. In return, the men in the fort gave them glass beads and copper. They traded what they could, and each was the better for it. So that concludes my little short story. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let's see who walked in while I was reading this story. Hi, Frank G. How are you? Welcome to Story Time. I don't know how soon you came in, but I hope you caught the story. Hi, Yvonne. How are you? Welcome to Story Time. So glad that you came in to the live. I hope you were able to catch the story. Then we have Gigi speaking to Yvonne, Frankie speaking to Yvonne. Hi, Latricia Bob. How are you? I'm so glad you made it in. Please visit my IS. I'm always visiting you. Okay, I got you. So glad you made it in. I hope you caught the story. If not, you'll have to get it on replay. And Gigi speaking to Latricia. Finest one, how are you? Boy, I was looking at that food you had the other day. You made me so hungry. You said that peach cobbler. That was your first time fixing that peach cobbler, but I don't know. That looked like you had mastered that thing, that you had fixed that before. I don't know. You said it was your first time, but you made me want to run out and go buy some peach cobbler. You're throwing love at me. Thank you so much. Is Gigi speaking to you? Frank saying hey, Yvonne saying yes, and thank you. Oh, guys, I got to run my big mouth again. I'll give Gigi a turn to tell her own story. Gigi just made her 1K today. Woo, 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 woo. That is wonderful. And I'm so excited for her. Yvonne says, glad to see you doing well. Love you. Yes, I'm having a great day. I slept half the day. But, hey, I woke up with a pain-free day, and I ran out and grabbed something. I didn't do a lot today. Just was trying to rest and relax because yesterday was kind of a rough one. We had a lot of mobility stuff and pain going on yesterday. Got to bed early and took some medication. Frank is congratulating Gigi. Yeah, Gigi made her 1K, so I'm so excited. So we're going to have to celebrate. Frank, I was telling everybody about a good time we had Wednesday night when it was your birthday and you got a triple whammy. Your birthday, you got your birthday song, got featured in the story, and won a book during the book giveaway. So that was wonderful. Anybody got a birthday in the house tonight? You know, I sing happy birthday to the birthday people. Any birthdays tonight? Frank got the Stevie Wonder version on Wednesday. He told me that was what he wanted me to sing to him. Vaughn saying congratulations to Gigi, and Frank's just saying yes. And hi Cindy, how are you? Welcome to Story Time. Unfortunately, you missed the live, but hey, you're here to celebrate Gigi's accomplishment. That's a wonderful thing. That is a wonderful thing. No birthdays? Because I give you the option of the birthday song. Either Marilyn Monroe style, you get it Marilyn Monroe style, Stevie Wonder style, you get the traditional birthday song, or the Two Live Crew birthday song. Gigi saying thanks to Yvonne. She's saying hello to Cindy. If you all just came in, don't forget to thumbs up the live for me. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you all being here. No birthdays? Oh, man, I look forward to singing that birthday song. Man, no birthdays. Wow. Well, we enjoyed Frank's birthday so much on Wednesday. Frank got a double dose. I sung twice to him. I was amped on Wednesday. Yvonne saying you're welcome. So no birthdays. All right, well, always remember, if you come in to the story time and it's your birthday, just remind me. And then we can sing happy birthday. We can sing happy birthday to you, and you get the birthday song of your choice. Frank says, yeah, we were rocking. We were rocking with Sean. So everybody had a good day. I hope everybody had a great day. I know 50 Plus said he did. Gigi said she did. I know I had a pretty good day. I hope the rest of you all had a pretty good day. But yeah, we gotta celebrate. I told Gigi we gotta get together so we can celebrate her 1K. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get where a lot of you have already gone. I'm trying to get there myself. So I got a little ways to go. I think I'm about 300, maybe 3 or 250 or something like that. Yvonne is saying pretty much in prayer. Okay. And Yvonne, I'm gonna have to hit you up so we can discuss the email you sent me. My intentions were to call you on yesterday, but I did not have such a great day yesterday, and so it slipped my mind. It totally slipped my mind, and I didn't think about it again until you came into the live. So I will, because I do have something on my mind about that that I think you will like and find quite interesting. So I will be calling you for that. I am so hungry. What y'all had good to eat today? Anybody had something good today? I feel like something I haven't had in a while that I don't cook on the regular. Some black-eyed peas and rice, some neck bones, something like that. That's what I feel like. I know I'm not going to go in no restaurant and find that, and it's too late to even try to attempt to cook that, and nor can I stand to the stove that long. But I feel like that, maybe a country restaurant. Maybe somebody got like a southern cooking. I have to look around and see what I can find. Gigi says that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. I probably should have called Gigi earlier and had her cook me some. I didn't even think about it. I'm sure she would have done that. You said I had cod and coleslaw. Oh, that sounds good. Codfish and coleslaw. Oh, okay. What happened? Okay, Vaughn, you had cod and coleslaw. What happened to the hush puppy? Isn't that a meal you're supposed to eat hush puppies with? The cod and coleslaw. But you know what? I think I would have rather, if I had the cod, the fish, I think I would have rather eaten some grits with it. Anybody eat fish and grits together besides me? That might sound weird, I guess, based on where you live, where you're from. That might sound weird. Hi, Gisela, how are you? Welcome to my live. So glad you stopped by and see me. Unfortunately, again, Gisela, you missed the story, so you'll have to see it on the replay. But I appreciate you stopping in. I sure do. Anybody else like fish and grits besides me? Is that kind of like weird for some people? Because I think most people eat their fish with like what? Like you want to say coleslaw and French fries? Is that weird? I guess because I'm not really a big potato person. So I'm not big on French fries and potatoes. I do like sweet potato stuff. So, but I prefer to either eat my fish just a fish, like a fish sandwich, and then eat some grits with it sometimes. But that might be weird for some people. Gigi says, I like slaw with my fish. Okay. No, Gisela, I haven't just started. We started about 10 minutes or so after 10 to because me 50 plus and Gigi was just chatting it up, and so we started about 10 minutes or so after 10. So no, we didn't just start. We actually just finished the actual story. Cindy says, welcome everyone, please. Okay, Cindy, thank you so much. Cindy's one of my moms as well. Her and Gigi, I appreciate you two being on the case. Yvonne says, I love fish, snapper, and grits. Oh, okay. All right, Yvonne. So Yvonne does grits for her fish too. Maybe that's a southern thing. Snapper. Now, that's a fish I haven't had since I left Miami. And I miss that. That's one of my favorite fish, the red snapper. And I have not had that. Cindy says she likes shrimp and grits. Oh, yeah, shrimp and grits was good. I had it. Yeah, especially if you get someone that fixes it right. Yeah, shrimp and grits. But Cindy, you should try fish and grits as well. Yvonne says it's a South Florida thing, fish and grits. I guess fish and grits is a South Florida thing, just like conch is a South Florida thing. Because that's another thing I had a problem finding when I left Miami. And I found a couple of places that will fix the conch, but they fix it. It's so rubbery you can hardly eat it. I was eating it one day and pulled it in and my fork broke. So maybe you're right, Yvonne. Maybe it's a South Florida thing. So if you all ever visit Miami, make sure you find a spot to get you some conch, fried conch, or some red snapper. That's the thing. And when I go back home to visit, that's the first thing I do. If I go to a restaurant, that's the first kind of restaurant I'm going to, so I can get me some fried snapper or smothered snapper and some peas and rice and peas, however you say it. And I say peas and rice. Gisela might say rice and peas. I love my family is from the Bahamas, so I'm used to that conch right out the water by the bridge, where they pull it up, crack it open, and make you fresh conch salad in the bag, straight out the water. So I'm used to that. Gigi says, I love shrimp and grits. Okay, so you and Cindy have tried the shrimp with the grits. Got to try it with your fish now. Don't want to know what you're missing until you try it. Yvonne says, oh, you're starting something. She says hello to Gisela. Yvonne is laughing. Something with that conch. That's right. You know about that conch. You know about it. Hey, how they say for the men, say put the lead in the pencil. So that's what becomes do man. Hey, man. He put the lead in the pencil. Yvonne says Really stop it now. Gigi says I got my pedicure and conch salad in the same spot while visiting Miami. That's what I'm talking about. Look, and you probably could have got you some barbecue and some sauce and don't tell them what else in that same spot. So Gigi, so you know a little bit about that conch line. Hey, man, what you know about that conch? How did you have yours, Gigi? Was it the conch salad where the conch is raw, or did you have fried conch? Look, you could find food like that on the side of the road. The man had the food truck. I used to live for the weekend and go to the food truck, get you some fried crab legs, something like that. Yvonne says, yeah, that Bahamian taste. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Exactly. Oh, Gigi was great. Gigi got it wrong, but she was like, what that boy name sing that song, Old Dirty Bastard? I think that's the name. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. But Gigi was great. Usually people who try conch for the first time don't jump out there and try it raw. But I can see Gigi doing that. So she liked it raw. Okay, she got the conch raw. I hope it was a true islander to fix it for you, Gigi, because some of them people in Miami fix their conch with some potato, with some, what that's. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. They fix it where it make it red with tomato paste. So if you had that kind, you didn't have no good conch. To the Bahamas with me to see my family in them, so we could fix you up right. We could fix it right for you. Gigi laughing at me. It was good. I really know it was good. I'm going when you go to Miami with me, and we gonna find something like you got, and then I'm gonna tell you whether it was good, if it was done up right. Wow. So Gigi got the conch. Yvonne says no red. Exactly, Yvonne. I don't know where they get that from. I don't know who told them salad with that tomato sauce or paste or whatever the heck that they be putting in it, but no, that ain't good. That ain't done up right. Look, if that, I'm gonna tell you like my auntie said, because when they fixing it like that, I'm sure they do it all the time, right? So you can't say nothing to the people in there. Say because when the people in them setting it there, you have to just leave them go. You see? So that's what you have to do. You have to and let the people in them fix their red sauce conch. However they fix it. The guy was hustling that conch salad. Okay, so tell me this, Gigi. You say the guy was, you got your nails and pedicure.
Thank you.